Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am in Rome. I am here in Rome for 3 days just for a little break, a little getaway trip. I have some thoughts to share. These last few weeks I've been thinking so much about art, making art, speaking about art, and creating anything. Since I went to Paris last month, I feel like I really changed my perspective on so many things about art, about creativity, about creating in general. It's been coming to me so easily. It's like I don't really have to force myself to make art. Comparing to the past months that I felt like it wasn't really bringing me this push, this like energy, I felt so numb. But right now I feel like a different person. I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel like it's a need for me. It's just something that I genuinely want. And I think it also has to do a lot with the fact that I've been trying to reduce the amount of social media that I consume. That has changed so much in my daily life. I have way more ideas. I feel way more creative. I find ways to cope with boredom, even though I feel like I haven't really experienced boredom in those past few weeks because I was really busy all the time. And even when I was not busy, I always had an idea to do something, so I did not feel bored in the way that I used to. And before, how I would cope with that would be to just go on my phone and scroll on social media. I decided to stop doing that, and it's honestly been such a game changer when it comes to getting tasks done, because I just stop procrastinating. I have this tendency to really postpone things when I feel like something is heavy or something is difficult, something that I really don't want to do. I tend to leave it for the last minute, and with the intention that I am not gonna use social media, I just got the tasks done because there was no distractions for me. And even if I haven't deleted the apps from my phone, because those are the apps that I use on daily basis also for my work, just having that intention of I am not gonna use them was enough for me to reduce it so much. So in this last few weeks that I decided to limit a bit the social media content that I consume, I have been watching some YouTube videos. Not too much, but it's been something that I've been doing instead of just scrolling. Maybe, for example, when I am walking to uni, I would put on an episode of particularly one creator that has been a person that inspired me in many ways for this episode, and also the things that I've been doing in general. The name of the YouTuber is Shannon Kim. She does video essays about art on YouTube. Her videos and also the videos of my friend Isabel, her YouTube is at Belle Artsy. She's one of my dearest friends, and her YouTube content is amazing. What both of them have in common is that they are both learning about things, and at the same time they are making videos about it. And I thought about it so much because I realized that it's so uncommon for people to be open and brave enough to speak up about the things they don't have a degree in, or that they don't feel like they are experts in that topic. At least for me, this is something that for sure is true. I tend to wait until I am certain that I know enough about the topic to be able to speak about it, or I usually don't take part in conversations if I have any sort of doubt about what I say. That's something that I would like to change, because this is part of connecting with people. Like, sometimes you change your mind, sometimes you say something that is wrong, and that's what's pushing you forward. Shannon Kim and my friend Isabel just inspired me so much on this topic. What they do, I think, is so beautiful because it's so genuine and so real, because you learn and you care about it so much and you're so excited about it that you immediately want to give your knowledge to other people, and I really love that. Personally, to really make myself believe that I can also speak about things while I am still learning, I compared learning to art, because art has been present in my life since forever. I realized that it's way easier for me to show my art to people even when it's unfinished or is not perfect, or I can see how I could improve it. It's easier for me to show that to people rather than speak up on a topic that I am not fully informed about. And I thought about the process of making art and process of learning, and the similarity between those two is that they are so subjective and they are never over. A piece of art is never finished, the same way that the process of learning could be infinite, it could last forever. I don't think even the artists themselves ever think that their artwork is finished. It's just that there comes a point when you cannot keep going forward anymore, because you could spend your whole life over a painting or a dress or sculpture or any sort of art that you are making, but there comes a point when you have to say stop and just go on to the next one. You never stop learning. There is always more that you can learn about the topic. There is more books that you can read about it. There's more articles. There's more conversations that you can have about it, and it's something that is never gonna end. So who's the one to tell us when is the right moment to speak up about something? When is the right moment where we can say, now I know enough? This topic was also in my head so much when I was in Paris. I found myself in the fashion environment where people seem to be really confident about what they're doing and really confident about who they are. And I was put in that position where I wasn't even fully sure how to introduce myself. Who am I in this world? Can I call myself a designer? And that's something that did not resonate with me, because I am still a student, I'm studying. I don't feel like I am entitled to call myself a designer before I finish my studies. Or if I worked as a stylist, should I say that I am a stylist? But that also did not resonate with me, because I felt like I did not have enough experience to call myself that. There was all of these things that I could have called myself, because I also paint, I also model, I do so many other things, but none of those titles felt right, because I did not feel like I was good enough in any of those things to call myself one. And I'm not saying that to say you should call yourself a stylist even if you work one job. I'm just saying that as something that made me think about what I want in life, who I am, who I want to become. Maybe for me in this moment is not really important the title that I give myself. I am still so young and there is so many possibilities that I don't want to limit myself to just one word and saying, yeah, I'm this or I'm that. This Paris Fashion Week environment made me think so much and reflect on who I am and who I want to be, what I want in life. This is just a little reminder from myself to myself that I don't want the learning process to take away from me expressing myself, and to take part in conversations, and to also take up space in those environments when maybe I feel too small to speak up. And it's a reminder that the process of learning and the way up
to becoming better and better is such a significant part of life, and understanding what you want and who you want to be and who you are. And I think it's a beautiful thing to be open and brave and take up that space.
I just think that this time for me is gonna be really filled with a lot of creativity. I am so excited to make more art and make more videos and express myself creatively in new ways, maybe some ways that I haven't tried yet or something that I feel like I was not really good at. In this time, I really want to feel present in what I'm doing. I want to feel more grounded, appreciate the things that are around me, and just focus more on the important things. And yeah, I think mostly just be more intentional with how I spend my time alone and with the people around me. These are just some of my thoughts from the last few weeks, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me, and see you in the next video. Bye.